I am so excited to tell you about the 5x5 face. So these 5 products are basically my like everyday go-to, just slap on a little bit of makeup just so that I look alive, because as you can see, I've got like some redness here in the cheeks and across the nose, which is pretty much there all the time. Every once in a while, I get little blemishes here and there, thank you Mother Nature. And then just, every once in a while I'll get like a little something going on here in the forehead or down here in the chin, and these are kind of just like my go-tos to basically mask those, cover them up, make sure my skin looks a little bit more even, and my skin tone isn't quite so blotchy, because I do have other scarring as well. As you can see, I've got a massive scar here from a dog bite, and another one here across under my eye, which that one has improved substantially since it happened. But if I don't wear any makeup at all and I blush, I get flushed in the cheeks at all, like just, warm from, moving around a lot or anything like that, this turns like lobster red, and it's super, super embarrassing. I get really self-conscious about it and I hate it. And so I like to kind of even everything out, and this is like the perfect base for me to have just a little something on for those days when I'm like on the go, like gotta run out the door, and I'm wearing my like mom uniform, yoga pants and a t-shirt kind of thing. Or it gives me the perfect base for things like date night, or if I've got a event to go to or something, then this gives me kind of like my foundation, my starting point to then build on top of. Okay, so I'm setting a timer real quick on my iPad here. Give me just a sec. Okay. And I like to place this on with my fingers, and then I kind of rub it around with my fingers. But then I will go back over with a brush just to make sure I've got nice even coverage. Ugh. Definitely got to cover the redness up in here around the nose. And I like to pat that on. It's really good to pat it. I'm going to pat it on anywhere that you need a little bit better coverage. Same concept as like stippling with a brush. So stippling is where you just kind of pat, pat, pat. And so I'm just going to put a little bit more on everywhere. And then I'm going to go back with my brush and just even it all out. Make sure that I've got lots of coverage here in the cheeks and under the eyes, because that's like my major problem areas. And definitely stipple around the nose area and the cheeks to make sure you get that really good coverage. Now, on a day when I have more time, I would go in before doing my color correcting tint and moisturizer, and I would actually do some concealer to brighten up those under eyes and cover up the redness a little bit better, and that would just give me one more layer covering. Okay, so next is the bronzing powder. Just kind of in the cheeks, and then definitely down here to darken this up a little bit. In case you're not aware, we've got a double chin. Contouring it with a little bit something darker gives it a shadow, gives the illusion of being smaller. Who doesn't want that, right? Okay, so now I've got my Rustic Brown Shadow Sense, and I'm just going to use the back end of the wand, the tip. Oops. And I do it kind of sloppy, because then it's like a smudgy eyeliner. And then you want to go in your waterline on the lower side, and only a tiny, tiny little bit, like the outer third of your line. I'm sorry, of your lash line. And the reason for that is if you go all the way across, you're going to close your eye off and it's going to make it look smaller. You don't want that. Nobody wants smaller looking eyes. We want to open them up and brighten them up. And then I like to just go back in with a little brush like this. And just smudge it out on the top and on the bottom. And what this is going to do is it's just going to define your lash line, top and bottom. And then the same product, if you have the extra, 30 seconds to do it, I like to do my brows because that also gives the illusion of brightening you up, opening up those eyes, and framing your face. And I actually have another video showing how to do this with like step-by-step instructions on how to correctly shading your eyebrows so that you're not, walking around looking like you've got Sharpie brows, because nobody wants that. This is just a light little bit thrown in just to kind of darken them up. Again, remember, this is supposed to be 5 minutes, super quick. I would normally take way more time to do my brows. I'd go a lot slower and be a lot more precise. Because like with my brows, I am a little bit more picky about definition. And, I don't like them to look smudgy like my liner. But we're in a hurry. So that's that. And then next is mascara. I'm so bad about getting mascara on my eyelids too. Okay, and then last is just some tinted gloss. So these are usually my go-tos. I've got Bougainvillea gloss, I've got Sweet Pea, and then I've got Papaya. But being that we're headed into summer, Papaya is where it's at. I am in love with this gloss. It's so, so pretty. Nice bright coral color. And it just gives you a little bit of tint when you put your lip gloss on. And there you have it. That's the 5x5 face. Super simple, super easy, super fast. And that's the key. So if you can just squeeze 5 minutes out of your morning, in fact, I'm pretty sure that we beat the clock by like 2 or 3 seconds. So if you can squeeze 5 minutes out of your morning, you've got plenty of time to get yourself ready and get out the door and just hit the ground running and attack your day. So I thank you for watching. I want to let you know that if you have any questions at all, you can always feel free to send me a text message at 208-643-7016, or you can email me at themakeovermamakb@gmail.com. And if you've watched this and you're thinking, those 5 products that you used, they're great and all, but I want to address XYZ issues, and that may not align with the 5 products that I used, we can always customize a 5x5 face specifically to your needs and what you prefer. So make contact with me, reach out, and I would be happy to help you do that. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.